right quick. Just delete that. Yo. Going live. I hate it says free up some storage and then it goes live and I'm sitting here
Anyway.
live. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, welcome to 2 Words for You, the wrestling podcast presented by Kingdom Cash, Country Boy 567, your boy Rimp. What the deal, homie?
Not too much. We had a hell of a Raw last week.
Hell of a Raw and live in the hometown, Kansas City, Missouri. Lit. You know, it's not as
Lately.
I done been. Okay, here's the difference between T-Mobile. I still call it the Sprint Center, but here's the difference between T-Mobile and Kemper Arena.
Mm-hmm.
They used to keep the doors open at Kemper Arena, so it was cold in Kemper Arena. But T-Mobile it's really not a bad seat in the house because we were as far as you can go back. let's say that we were next to the wall, and whoever calling me from Indiana, stop. But we were next to the wall in the back, so we were literally like the row. Thank God it was my sister bought the tickets. Thank you, Cecilia. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. It was a blessing. So me, my son, and my nephew were there. And we were surrounded by some good fans that cheered and clapped and yelled out stuff. So that's always fun.
Yeah.
I tweeted this while I was there. Wrestling brings out old, young, black, white, Mexican, any nationality, any age group, females, males. It brings out a smorgasbord of people interacting and all focused on the same thing. And it's beautiful, man. Wrestling is beautiful like that. I know it's fake. It's not. It's whatever it's supposed to be. Yeah. It's still fun. It's still entertainment at the end of the day. Yeah. And I think we were thoroughly entertained. My nephew was ready to go about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and my son was like, every time my nephew was like, I'm ready, hey, I'm hungry. And I was like, because Logan Paul just came out, and I was like, yeah, just hold on, because I think Jey Uso's about to come.
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as I said that, boom, Jey Uso.
Boom, here comes Jey Uso, yeah.
Yeah. So then at the end, he's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. And I'm like, no, dude, the show's not over until like 9:30. So chill out. As soon as he said that, that's when Braun Breaker had his breakout moment for Braun Breaker, and we'll get into it. So the actual show was good. I was wanting CM Punk. We did not get him CM Punk, but I was not disappointed because what we did get was pretty good. We did get a Becky Lynch appearance, which was dope.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We got
that promo battle between them was really good.
Yeah, promo with them was amazing. We got a lot of build up to Backlash. I think we got like 2 matches added to Backlash with the Becky Lynch.
I think there's. Mm-hmm.
And then who else got a match? Logan Paul and Jey Uso.
Were they officially added to the card?
They should be.
I don't know if they were officially added. We'll see tonight. Because I remember looking on the wiki. Because spoiler, me and the lady are taking a road trip this Saturday to St. Louis to watch.
You going?
We're going. We're going. I think
you after. Take my son with you.
Listen, maybe if he can babysit dogs, because we're taking our dog. But long story short, we looked at the wiki. And we looked at the wiki and we only saw like 4 matches on there, and I didn't see Logan and Jey on there. I hope they're on there because there's only 4 on the card right now, and I imagine they're going to add more to it eventually. So I imagine that will be all the card. I just don't know if it's official yet.
My homeboy just called me. What's up, Brandon? I'll hit you back later. Yeah, I definitely would love to go to St. Louis, but we got birthdays, we got graduation coming up, graduation parties.
It's summer. Summer's coming up. It was definitely
Monty's birthdays this week. Shout out to my auntie Renee, my sister Tanya. Their birthday is all this week, so it's a busy week. I would love to go to Backlash though. We're definitely gonna watch it though. But Raw was amazing. Kansas City showed out. It was a nice crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't
Great
a lot
crowd.
of empty seats in there. Now Chris said that we didn't show up for CM Punk during the chant, but I heard CM Punk chants all over the building. I was like, it was loud in here.
Yeah. So is he talking about the first Seth promo when he was talking about Punk
Seth came out. Seth started the show.
So the CM Punk chants were there. They just weren't coordinated. So people were chanting CM Punk at different times. Right. And it was like they were drowning each other out. But the chants were definitely there. Yeah, the chants were definitely. It was definitely in the building. And Roman Reigns had a good OTC chant going a couple of times that night, actually. Yep. There was another chant that got going later on at the end of the night. One more time. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Those man. Sorry, Sammy. We love you, Sammy. Sick. Kansas City is a sick and twisted place, brother. Okay, sick and twisted. Because everybody around me chanting one more time, and I'm like, you people are so sick and twisted. And I did it again. I started chanting. How many spears did he take? All together, he took 2 in the ring. And then he took 1 outside. So he took some. I thought he took 1 more too. He might have took 1 more. And then he took a stomp after all that. Yeah. After all that. I love Seth Rollins' coat too, by the way. That coat. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think it was like a $1,300 coat, by the way. $13,000 coat, excuse me. $13,000 coat. Thank you, son. You almost knocked the camera down, but you got that cord. I'm sorry. Sorry, Rimp. No, you good. But, you good. Yeah, it was an amazing night. Like I said, can you go close that door, please? Yeah, so like I said, it was an amazing night. Kansas City showed up pretty well and showed out, and I think we did good. Kansas City is a good wrestling town. Like I think so. Like even Kansas City, like we're Harley Race, and Kansas City was always one of the. Were we an NWA town? I believe so. I mean, if Harley Race was coming through a whole bunch of towns, it must have been an NWA. He's from Kansas City, right? Is he from Kansas City? He ran the Kansas City territory. So yes, he was from like a town in Missouri, but Kansas City was like his territory. Yeah, so he wasn't necessarily from the city proper. Yeah, he's still known as one of the top 5 toughest guys ever. Yeah, maybe top 2. Like, he might be top 2, and he's not 2. Yeah, you know he's not 5. He's definitely not 5. But yeah, Kansas City showed up, man. Nice cheers, nice crowd. Like I said, we were in the nosebleeds. It didn't take anything away. T-Mobile was nice. T-Mobile, Kansas City, we got to get an NBA. We got to get a WNBA something in there. So we got to get something. Not to get into too much inside baseball here, but I've always said too that T-Mobile was built for like an NBA team, but apparently when I talk to like the news people that I'm around, that talk to the commission people, that talk to the T-Mobile Center people, they say they don't really want an NBA team because they don't want to mess with their concert schedule. So they're always scheduling concerts and events and like monster trucks and stuff like that, and they don't want it to interfere with that. Because if you get an NBA team, that NBA team is going to own that arena for like the majority of your spring, some of your winter. 41 games? Yeah. I mean, just about. And then if they make the playoffs, it's even more than that. If you get a good team, a playoff caliber team, it's gonna sell seats. It'll offset, it'll offset the dates that you're missing, and you still got the winter time to throw confidence. That's the gamble that you make, though. If you and also there's the Big 12 tournament. Remember, they do that at T-Mobile. So I mean, I always have said T-Mobile should be for an NBA team, but the people in charge, they want to keep their little schedule the way it is. So I don't know. We'll build something else. True. build 2 arenas. Who cares? We can support. True. That's all right. I'm off the soapbox. Yeah. So. We got the Seth Rollins promo, the Seth Rollins build up where Sammy came out. Yep. And they offered Sammy, you can go to SmackDown and get a title shot. Yeah. But don't stay here, man, because hey, I'm about to hurt some feelings over here. Yeah.
And you're my friend. I don't want to hurt you. But Sammy being the champion and being the warrior that he is, we knew he wasn't going to accept that. And then Sammy got the brakes beat off of him by Braun Breaker. So this was really a Braun Breaker. Is it fair to say it was a coming out party for Braun Breaker? Is that fair? Because he's already out there.
He was already out there.
Lot of barking. It was a lot of barking in the arena when Braun was there. So
and I was one of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was too. So it was a lot of barking, but he was over. But is it fair to say that it was we've been waiting to see him with Paul Heyman?
Yeah,
I mean that's been a rumor since he came up to the main roster.
Yeah, I mean, because him and Paul Heyman had an appearance together in NXT. They kind of like cut a promo together. So people have been kind of speculating based off that he was going to become a Paul Heyman guy.
It's working.
Is it a coming out party? I think it was definitely something. It was definitely like a build. They're building up Braun Breaker to be something serious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When he turns on Seth, it's going to be glorious.
Yeah, I think that might be his once we start building toward him going solo again, that could be his coming out party. But this is more like this is like what they were doing with Solo at first when he was in the Bloodline. They're just building him up to be this super tough, no nonsense enforcer.
This is Batista in Evolution.
Batista in Evolution, Jacob Fatu in Bloodline 2.0, Solo in the original Bloodline.
You know. You build him over, you make him strong. He's already halfway there too.
And that Civil War, the Bloodline.
And who?
And that Civil War, the Bloodline on Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah. So he's already halfway there to that.
Yeah.
So with this, okay. So here's the question: would you add anybody to? We don't have a name for it yet.
Yeah.
It's going to be the future of wrestling or something like that. It's going to be something like
maybe
that.
The Vision. They might call it The Vision.
The Vision or something like that because he's been hinting at that. Mm-hmm. But would you add anybody else? And there's a guy that I would love to add because he needs
it. So I feel like you're about to say a lot of people have been saying Austin Theory is a guy you could add to this.
Yes,
okay, that's not who you're saying.
Please.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Please. He needs it. They are finally about to break him and Waller up.
Yes.
Which thank you, Kansas City. We got a preview of that. We probably got the last straw, which was cool. The last straw for Waller has a match, and then Austin. He didn't even tell Austin about his match.
About it. Yeah. So they're probably breaking up soon.
Please do something with Austin.
Tonight.
Yes.
Do it tonight. Thank you.
They might do it tonight. But the only problem I see with that is, well, one, for the little promo they cut in Kansas City, Austin Theory was kind of working babyface. Like he was talking about Kansas City barbecue and
working babyface.
So if he's going to be babyface, can he be a part of this group? Because this is a heelish group. They're over, but they're heelish. They're doing heel things, and he's not working heel right now. And also the second part, not that you can't do it again, but people might not remember. Austin Theory already did a faction with Seth when Seth was the Monday Night Messiah, and he was just Theory. It was him and Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins, and they did stuff together. So I don't hate it. Theory needs something to do. He's a great worker. He would fit in perfectly with the group. There's just, he's already done stuff with Seth, and he's not working heel right now. So I don't know if they'll do it. They could, and I think it would be a good look, but I don't know.
They really put together, now that I'm thinking about it, they really put together a good show for Kansas City because we got an amazing Rusev promo.
Yeah, Rusev was really good.
Man,
there was a lot of good promos in the Kansas City show.
That was the backstory already. I've been gone. I found myself. Go ahead.
Speaking of Rusev, isn't Rusev facing Otis tonight?
Yes.
And JD versus Penta.
Yeah, he's going to beat the brakes off Otis tonight. You know
that, right?
Yeah. He's going to.
I can tell.
Spoiler.
Last time.
This is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. He's going to beat the brakes off Otis tonight. We did get a dark match with Otis that was pretty good. And who else was in the dark match? Karrion Kross was in the dark match.
Yeah.
And
So
and
okay, here's the
Dragon
funny
Lee.
thing: we actually missed the dark match because we were parking the entire time. We were stuck in the parking
Oh,
lot
you
for like
missed
30
it?
minutes, so we missed the dark match.
It
But
was Karrion Kross and who?
Dragon Lee.
It was a good
beat him.
match. It was a good
Yeah,
match.
it was a good match.
And then Karrion Kross did a promo after WrestleMania that was amazing.
yeah, on
And
the
he deserves a
podcast
little
or whatever.
push. Yeah, he needs to get a push.
Yeah, he made a
And
cameo,
he's
by
a
the
good
way, while
wrestler.
Sammy was. Yeah,
He's
he's
a
a
good
good. I
wrestler.
mean, so he's a good worker. I even said this during like his first and second runs. He's kind of like bland in the ring, if I could say. Like nothing about his style really stands out to me at the moment. But that could
Mhm.
change. That could change.
Should he get a new finisher or something?
I think his latest finisher might be pretty good. I have it vaguely in my mind. It's some sort of like not cutter, like some sort of STO or something.
Mhm.
But it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Okay. Okay. So dark match. Rusev.
Yes. Rusev,
Rhea Ripley and who's
EO.
the girl? EO. No. I was talking about the match that Rhea
Oh, she
Against
fought
Roxanne.
against
yes.
Roxanne Perez. That was a great
Yes.
match.
Great match. Great
Until
opener.
Yeah.
Crowd was
Julia
super
had
hot
to
for that
let
one.
Yeah,
him
until
go.
Julia came out. So Julia's pretty much, is she main roster now? Or is she still NXT?
I think that they're gonna have her do double duty for a little bit, like they're doing with Roxanne. I don't think
I'm not mad at
any
it.
of I don't think any of these call ups are like officially official. You know what I'm saying? Until the draft. That's
Okay.
usually how they make things official. Because like if you remember, Carmelo, he was like doing kind of double duty for a little bit at NXT and SmackDown, and then he
Yeah.
officially got the call up. So I think they're gonna wait for the draft to make it official.
We'll
But
get
yeah,
there on Carmelo. I know.
listen.
No, but what else do I want to hit on Raw before we kind of go over SmackDown a little bit?
What else happened?
Oh, the Logan Paul Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Logan Paul he was booed soundly in the building.
Soundly.
He's got middle finger.
One thing about him though, he knows he got that, man. He got that heat, man.
Yeah. He knows how to be hateable.
I think, did I call Jey Uso versus Logan Paul?
I think we both thought that he was up next.
Like whoever
Because-
went on AJ against Logan would go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
that was my reasoning. Was like if they're gonna have him face Jey Uso, which I think he would. And then I think you chimed in with like if he does beat AJ, I think he's next up for Jey. Yeah, I think that's how we.
And they cut a solid promo. Jay's been killing his promo game lately.
Yeah,
he's over.
Oh,
man.
by the way, yes, I was just about to say that. If there was any doubt in my mind that this man was like mega nuclear over, it died once I seen it live. Every hand in the building was up, yeeting this man. Even so, we took my little niece. She loves wrestling now for some reason because she doesn't even watch the shows weekly. She just loves going to the live events. So we take her. She never like does any cheers or anything because she's like a shy little girl. But even she's just like doing little yeets. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay is way over, super mega nuclear over. There's no. I don't want to hear it from the internet no more. That Jay's not this. Don't care. He's nuclear over. That's why he's the champion right now.
Okay, so quick. We were standing in the merchandise line, which was wrapped around the building. It was from, it might have started in section 110. It was at 120 though.
Okay.
So it was wrapped around the building. So there's a 60-year-old white man, and he's talking to my son. Hey, are you gonna be doing some yeeting tonight? Because I'm gonna be doing some yeeting tonight. I was like, my son is 7. He's 60.
And
like I said, with the age gap and everything, wrestling really brings people together. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But if you've never seen it live, it's a sight to behold. Jay's intro is not, bruh. It's Ultimate Warrior, Shawn Michaels. It's like all of them like rolled, and I knew it was over. but till you see it live, it's like,
Yeah.
golly, this is crazy.
Everybody's
like
doing it. Everybody's doing it.
We were at the top, and I got a video, and I went around. Everybody is yeeting. Everybody.
That's what I said. I was just doing this, and I was like,
looking around.
is this normal?
Yeah, it's normal now. But yeah, Jay's very over. Nice promo, and then a nice callback with Jay later, where Logan Paul sneaks them. So I think Logan Paul probably gets some heat tonight on him. But I can see Jay winning that Backlash. But anyway,
they having a match.
Rimp's going to Backlash.
Can you take me with me?
You are so funny. Your
That's
dad
funny.
just asked if I could take you.
Said that. But okay, so let's get to
Oh, we got to talk about McAfee.
Oh my God! Okay. Oh my God! That was one of the best promos. It's definitely the best promo I've ever seen live. And I've seen Stone Cold, I've seen The Rock, I've seen Vince, I've seen Jericho, I've seen Triple, I've seen people.
Dog.
Pat McAfee. I didn't know where he was going at first because it started kind of. What is he doing?
Yeah.
And then he got into it. And
he got going. He got rolling.
He got going. And people they're listening. You know what I'm saying? So they're listening, but they're making noise at the same time. Then he lets that first F-bomb flow.
Yeah.
And it flowed. And it went.
Yeah.
And now everybody's on their feet now.
Yeah,
people
when they heard that first F-bomb, they were ready. Yeah.
He let that MF go. Boom, everybody's up. He's still in it. And Michael Cole, I'm a loyal guy. I do this. I give back to this, and I do that. And it's like, man, Pat is like killing it right now.
He was going. He was on his own.
He brings out Aldis. Or Aldis.
Yeah, Aldis. Yep.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the other guy. But he brings out all
Pierce,
this. Yeah, Pierce, and cuts another promo with him. And they're going back and forth about lifting the band, and the band is lifted. So I think we will see
Gunther
tonight. And lets off another F-bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now everybody's losing their heads.
Now
everybody's
mind. The building did erupt. It erupted.
Yeah, the roof is gone. The roof is on fire. Like, if you haven't seen Sinners yet, you've seen the clip. Whatever. So the roof is on fire now. Great promo by Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, man, I was kind of iffy on Pat because his commentary it takes a little getting used to. And Michael Cole has improved like 1,000% of where I think I just didn't like Michael Cole because I was a JR guy. And they kind of had the back and forth. You remember they had the back and forth for so long.
Yeah.
And the things that I didn't know Vince was putting it in Michael Cole's ear to talk crazy. Yeah. So, but Michael Cole's been amazing ever since. So, Pat McAfee, man, 5-star promo, bro. He nailed
great
it.
Promo.
He killed it.
No, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay.
10 out of 10.
If it came over great on TV, and I haven't rewatched.
Watched it, me either. Raw, I kind of want to, but we'll see.
I kind of want to too, because you miss certain things when you're not in the building. We did miss the War Raiders match. We did miss some match getting food and stuff. But in the building, and on Twitter. So when I went to Twitter, they're like, "Yeah, that was an amazing promo. Like Pat killed it," and I'm like, "Yeah," because in the building he killed it. Like it was, it wasn't. No, it was over. It wasn't no small thing. So he has no chance of beating Gunther, but like
unless Jey Uso helps, that's the only.
No, it's gonna be somebody else.
I don't think so. I think Jay's gonna be preoccupied with Logan to help out.
I forgot.
You know who it is? The old guy.
Oh, Michael Cole.
No, Goldberg.
Oh, man, no. Listen.
How do you feel about? Break it down for me.
Listen. we can predict Goldberg being at Backlash if you want to. But if Goldberg is not there, we're adding him to the list of people we cannot bring up no more for returns.
I think because that's going to set up the Gunther. They already set up Goldberg versus Gunther.
A long time ago, yeah, they did.
Yes. So I'm just, how are you going to tie the strings together?
And have man,
okay. So let me do this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go.
Pat talks him into the building. Mm-hmm. He talks in the match. Then he pulls out. I want to say he pulls out of the match and lets Goldberg fight for him, or he gets all the way to the match and he's going to get squashed. It's going to be a squash. Bill Goldberg
comes out
either
after that
in the building or comes out. How would you do it? How would you book it?
I think the way you said it is how I would book it. I think you have the match, and then once Pat McAfee gets beat pretty soundly, pretty convincingly, then you have Goldberg come out for like the save or something. Maybe Gunther goes overboard or something, and then here comes Goldberg to save.
Like a power bomb, and then Goldberg just comes out.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be some blood. I think it's gonna be some color.
With McAfee and Gunther.
With you can't pull Michael Cole in because you're gonna need. It can't be the main event, especially if Jey Uso's in the card. So it has to be in the middle or something like that.
So that's a good question because I
was thinking maybe you involve Michael Cole and that brings out Goldberg. Or
I think you could get Michael Cole involved. Like you would have to bring another commentary team though, like Graves and Joe Tessitore would have to be on this, on the call as well.
Yeah, they might have to start I would bring in Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett is kind of good. I like Wade Barrett.
It don't matter who you bring, okay? But you got to bring
Wade
extra.
Barrett would be cool.
Just bring all the commentators
if you get Michael Cole involved, you have to bring Tessero out to do in Graves. So that's something we can talk about in so later on this week. But that was a nice setup. Great, like I said, great promo about Pat McAfee. How was SmackDown for you this week?
SmackDown. So I only watched the latter half of SmackDown. I didn't watch the full thing because we were working on something. I forget what we were working on, but I only got to watch the latter half. I got to watch Randy Orton cut a great promo as he's heading into his hometown of St. Louis. Got to watch the Street Profits after they had a fantastic match. Got to watch Jade and Tiffany Stratton team up against Naomi and Nia Jax. Fantastic. I thought that was a great match, by the way.
Yes, me too. Great. And they really building Jade, Tiffany, and Nia, Tiffany, Nia, Jade, Naomi versus they're doing a lot of building over there in the women's.
Yeah.
Why don't we just have a fatal four-way?
You could do that.
Do that like Backlash.
You could do that, and they might even. Not only could you, they might. And you could. Yeah, I could see that working. Because would you really do Naomi versus Jade again, just as a singles match? I mean, Jade beat her cleanly. Yeah, like there's got to be some stipulation to it if they're going to do that.
Yeah, it got to be her being a heel. She gonna come out of it. I think you can put the title on her. It's gonna have to be some sneaky heel. I distracted the referee, sort of thing. I'm loving Trinity Nia because they are family.
Yes, they are. Now they haven't brought that up yet, ever on camera. I think Naomi one time crossed Nia off of the family tree or something on Instagram or something. But other than that, they haven't brought up that they're family on TV. So that's something they could still do if they want to.
That could be, hey, it could be next Friday. Hey, don't attack me. We are family.
We
on
the tree. Yeah.
Do they acknowledge that Trinity's with Jimmy? They had before.
So when The Rock cut that promo with the family tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
On
she was on there.
She was on there.
Yeah.
So is that an acknowledgement? I don't know.
Her name's Trinity Fatu for Christ's sakes. It's like
I don't know if
a Fatu.
Now her and Jimmy have like interacted on like WWE adjacent things like Total Divas. They did stuff together where they acknowledge that they're married, obviously. And then
we know they're together.
We know they're together. So maybe it's a thing where they just haven't. I don't know if they've ever done it on WWE television yet.
Does a casual fan know they're together? That's the question.
Would a person that only watches WWE programming know that they're together? And I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah. It was a good SmackDown. I'm ready for Randy Orton. John Cena is going to be. I just go back in the time machine and give me one of those classics, please.
I think that's what made me pull the trigger to go, because I made a promise to myself that I'm going to watch one of these last John Cena matches before his career's done. I'm watching one match live. And when I seen that it was Cena versus Orton one more time, only like 4 hours that way.
Have we addressed that everybody was mad about WrestleMania and who cares about WrestleMania as soon as that promo went down?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I don't give a damn about Cody right now. I don't care. This is what I wanted to see.
So that's something we haven't talked about either. Cody's been MIA for a while. He's needed the break, by the way. He's been working.
He needed a break anyway. I want to see Cena and Punk, but I don't know when you're going to be able to do it because Punk's kind of in that Seth Rollins, Roman, all those.
Yeah.
That should be a tag team match pretty soon. I'm thinking as soon as Backlash.
What I was thinking one day, I was thinking with Punk maybe return in like a Cena promo or something.
That could. So that's what I was about to say. Well, okay. So here's my thinking. Okay, Cena would primarily do appearances on SmackDown. Seth is primarily on Raw. So you could set it up to where if CM Punk returns as a SmackDown superstar, you could kind of delay the feud he has with Seth. So say we have like you said, Punk returned during a Cena promo on SmackDown. They do their build. Maybe they have a match at Money in the Bank. This Money in the Bank that's coming up. During that match,
2 nights.
maybe 2 nights.
No, SummerSlam is 2 nights. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Yeah.
But what I was thinking was maybe Punk like gets drafted to SmackDown.
That could happen too, but I don't know when the draft is.
Yeah,
I don't know when the draft is.
I was also thinking, what if we add Randy to the match?
To the M3?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to check with that?
You could, but it depends on how the Backlash finish goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, like what I was saying with the Seth thing is like, if you have that Punk Cena match at Money in the Bank, you could have Seth cost Punk the match, and then that reignites their feud that way. So you don't have to go to Seth Punk right away when Punk returns if you have him drafted to SmackDown or just have him be on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying?
And they say Roman's gonna win. Roman's not coming back till June.
So I was about to say
that just threw the whole plan out because if he's not gonna be at Backlash, then there's no reason to.
Now if he wanted to, could he return, win the Money in the Bank, and just disappear again? He could, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm over the hard time, bro.
Maybe.
I am, bro. No.
I just wanted to say, what if Seth could like have a match or something? Maybe like tonight or something. Could face somebody one day, and then
you could get him to face Sammy tonight. Sammy might be hurt,
and then Roman's music plays, and then he comes out, and then Seth distracted, and then Seth loses the match. Then he's mad, and then later he wants Roman to come out. And then
Where are you going with this?
I gotta think.
He
And
gotta
then
think. He didn't think that one all the way out.
The Rock comes out at
Oh,
Oh
see,
nowhere.
my
here you go.
goodness!
Don't bring up
Oh
the
my
Rock. Don't
goodness! We
bring up the
having
Rock.
Roman and Rocky coming out. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
on a simple
That's a-
Monday Night Raw.
I'm
That sounds
building for a
expensive.
sec. Let me build. And then out of nowhere,
Comes Goldberg. No, I'm just fine.
No.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
thinking about
tripping.
Braun, Goldberg, and Roman.
This is
Yeah.
how his matches go on his
Okay.
federation.
Okay.
Tonight,
I was still
Braun,
building.
Otis,
Okay.
you're in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Rusev is. I'm thinking a Bronson Reed type of thing, but he's gonna lock
Yeah.
you up in that. What does he call that? What is this submission move called?
Oh. Well, he called it the Redeemer in AEW. I don't know what he calls it in WWE.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what he called it before.
Excuse
What?
me.
I don't remember what he called it in WWE. I only remember what he
It
called it
wasn't
in
Cobra
AEW.
Clutch, so it was something else.
Yeah,
But,
I mean it is. I mean it is the Cobra Clutch, but it's or the Camel
basically.
Clutch or whatever. But
The Camel Clutch. Yeah, he's gonna lock that in for a while on you tonight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
speaking of,
calling me. Hang up.
yeah, go see. Go open the door for your mom.
I don't know when you want to talk about. Do you want to talk about the releases, the latest WWE releases? I don't know when
Yeah,
you
we
want
can
to
touch
talk
on
about
it.
that.
Go ahead and touch on it. Yeah, pause.
Here. So the WWE, there was a couple surprising names on there. Like there were some that wasn't that surprising to me. Like the former tag team champions, I forgot what they were called. The two girls that do like the keg stand or whatever. They got released. That wasn't, too surprising to me.
Shocking.
Shayna Baszler, I was a tiny bit surprised by that, but like she's also not like getting super over, so that's not entirely surprising. Cora Jade is surprising to me.
Yeah.
Just because I thought that they really believed in her. But I guess not. Braun surprised me a bit. Braun surprised me,
but I was able to rationalize it with Braun he does look a little. He looks
slower.
Yeah, he's a lot slower, to be honest with you. But he did get Bronson and Jacob
Fatu. Yeah, he did a lot of good work with them.
So only way I would be comfortable doing that if I knew Bronson was on his way back, which is probably he is on his way back.
Yeah, and also you have Rusev, so you could build him as kind of a monster too. Rusev.
Yeah, you need a monster, but Dakota Kai probably was the biggest shot because man, why would you cut her now? Like when it's a lot of people, man. Is it too many do they have too much talent right now?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is there's so much talent that is not only signed, but that they have coming up through not just LFG, but Evolution and NXT. There's just so much talent. Like if guys or gals aren't getting over, aren't really connected with the crowd, don't really have a direction, like it's almost inevitable that they get released to me.
Well, they just signed a whole luchador show. So that's about to be
and
NXT
there's a
Mexico
whole
or something like that.
Maybe, but there's a whole influx of talent just coming in, and you got to get in where you fit in.
Do they need another show?
I don't think so. I think they got so many shows. Like if you think about it, it's not just Raw and SmackDown anymore. You've got NXT, you've got Evolution, you've got LFG. AAA is still doing shows. I don't know if they're going to have any TV time, but AAA is doing stuff like, I mean, they've got plenty of shows.
Do they still got NXT Europe? That's not.
No, they shut that down, but they do have WWE Speed, which is just on X. But I mean, it's something. People do get time on there, so I mean, they've got plenty of shows to showcase talent. It's just
they got a lot of people right now. A lot of people is not a bad thing, but it's they got a lot of people. But So shout out to Braun Strowman, man. And Dakota Kai and Cora Jade, they were good, but hey man, they just brought back Black, Rusev, Penta, Ray Phoenix, They pushing a lot of guys. And
so something
they
that
brought in Ray Phoenix and Rey Mysterio got hurt. So that kind of evened that out right there.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
And then
so
Chad
something
Gable
people
thing.
are mad about is that when they did, sign AAA, someone reported that they officially signed Alberto Del Rio as well, and people are not happy about that.
Yeah. Okay, so how I heard it explained was Alberto is signed at AAA.
AAA, yeah.
And they just absorbed all the contracts by AAA. So he wasn't directly signed to the WWE.
So he's
they're
just
mad
with AAA.
They're mad at Alberto because some stuff with what's her name?
Was it Paige?
WWE? Yeah, Paige, right?
I think so. I mean,
or something like that?
Yeah, it was something like that. So,
it was something ugly.
Well, was it that? I can't. There are allegations of domestic abuse against them. I don't remember if they were against Paige though, so I don't want to say that. But there are allegations out there.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
So yeah, they not happy.
Yeah.
Let's not forget to talk about this because it was amazing too. Trick Williams showing up on TNA.
Yes, and attacked Joe Hendry.
Not once, but twice, I think. It was a couple of times.
Yeah.
How do you like that so far?
The Trick heel turn is interesting to me. It's very interesting to me because now if he does get a roster call up as a heel, now you compare him and Carmelo pairing together now as heels makes a lot of sense. Now if they're both heels. So maybe we can get them two together as a tag team. Also, I mean, maybe
Carmelo and Trick turn on the Miz.
I'm not ready to break. I like Miz and Carmelo right now.
I know you like them together.
Not yet.
Me too, but
everybody turns on the Miz eventually.
Eventually, or he turns on them. It's
eventually.
It's a dog world. But
I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, before Backlash, John Cena is gonna have to put the beats down on R-Truth, and it's gonna be a sad occasion.
Oh, and he's gonna get so much heat for that.
It's gonna have to happen before he leaves.
Yeah,
sooner or later. I'm not gonna just put it on Backlash because you don't really need it for Backlash because Randy Orton, John Cena.
Yeah,
it's already there. But if you really need to make John Cena a villain,
I have him attack R-Truth.
and imagine just R-Truth saying one day before Backlash, he says, "Man, I knew he was gonna beat down Randy Orton."
He just
something like that.
Hold on.
Now
he's just because R-Truth represents the fans. This is why it would make so much sense. He's like a representative of the fans.
Mm-hmm.
And what better way to tell the fans, screw you, or, middle finger, we got kids.
Than to attack R-Truth.
What better way to tell the crowd, screw you, than beating up the crowd representative?
Yeah. Yeah. So, and it would get heat. It would get a lot of boos.
Or R-Truth could turn heel. And he's done that before.
He has done that before. But then, do you have him team up with Cena, though? I don't know. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, because there's enough foolishness going on with Travis Scott. I would rather have R-Truth. Look, I would rather have... Oh!
R-Truth instead of Travis Scott?
I would rather have R-Truth take Travis Scott's spot.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah. It's not happening, though, by the way. That's not happening.
Okay, it's not happening. I'm saying... If you, man, you sure that's not? That would be good.
Now, oh my gosh!
To have him cross Randy Orton.
Yeah, but even it makes even more sense just because R-Truth and Cody have this kind of like weird rivalry too. Because Cody, they did an interview with each other on the bus where Cody's like, "I've never beaten R-Truth," so they have this like faux rivalry going. Imagine if R-Truth costed Cody the title at WrestleMania. That would have just... oh, my goodness.
I would immediately replace Travis Scott with R-Truth. Because that would hit. That would hurt that R-Truth did that.
Yeah.
Our lovely, funny R-Truth turn heel and help John Cena.
Wait.
That would, man.
What? Now that you said that.
Did you change shirts?
Yes, I changed jeans too.
Oh. Hurry up, make your point.
So, I'm thinking maybe we have the amazing. So John Cena and R-Truth team up, and they face Carmelo and the Miz.
They've done that before. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, the Miz joining up with John Cena would be fun too, because of their.
Yeah, that's happened before, but it was in a 3-man tag against the Judgment Day. R-Truth said, and a guy you can't see later in the match, John Cena came out and they won.
Okay, sit down. Thank you. He does watch wrestling. He's not off.
Yeah. He knows.
Yeah, he do know what he's talking about a little bit. All right, what you looking forward to tonight besides this beatdown of Otis?
I want to see if Jey Uso and Logan Paul officially gets on the Backlash card. I want to see that kind of work itself out. Maybe. And I wouldn't be against it.
Seth?
You could. I wouldn't be. I think they might start up the show off with Seth.
Where are they at?
I don't know the answer to that. Des Moines? Are they in Iowa?
They was in Des Moines for SmackDown.
Yeah, you're right.
So they're not gonna go. They might be in. No, they ain't gonna do St. Louis.
I don't think so.
No, I think there was like in
So they might be in Iowa somewhere.
They might be.
Milwaukee, something like that. Not too far from here.
I was.
It's somewhere around here.
Something's making me say New Hampshire for some reason.
New Hampshire.
Okay. Yeah, you don't.
All the way on the East Coast.
No, I'm not.
You can't talk.
What else am I looking forward to?
That's what came to my mind.
I think Io is also way more over than I thought. She got a big pop in Kansas City when she came for the save with Rhea. Like people went nuts for her. So she's super over. So I'm looking forward to see what she's doing. I'm also looking forward to Dom.
I want to see Becky and girl.
Becky and Lyra.
They're
fantastic promo. Fantastic promo between those two. Lyra, by the way. Okay, we forgive you for saying we're in Kansas. We're not.
Yeah, but, she's foreign. It's okay. She's from Australia.
Yeah. She's not from the country. She's, it's acceptable.
Normally we don't let that slide, baby. We don't do that. We are in Missouri, not Kansas.
True.
But
Moo, Kansas.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, we got people in Kansas that we love people. We love Kansas. No, but I want to see that. Gunther's supposed to be there. Shout out to Gunther buying his wife that $80,000 watch. I see you, bro.
Yeah, Jesus.
No, it was nice.
No, I hate Gunther.
You hate Gunther?
Oh.
I think Jay, I want to see Jay and Logan interact. I want to see Pat, see if we can get something with him.
And I guess I'm also wanting to see if Seth's group adds another member, like we were talking about earlier. I wonder if they add it. Are they good?
Austin and
Waller.
What's the boy name? Yeah, Waller. They need to fall. That needs to fall out tonight.
But what I'm thinking is, Drew's on SmackDown.
Yeah, Drew's on. SmackDown.
Drew's on SmackDown.
Maybe.
Who's Damian Priest beefing with? I like that too. Who's he beefing with right now?
Like LA
Knight and Fatu and Solo.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, all of them gonna be in that match. Solo gonna turn you a Backlash, just so you know that.
He's already a heel though.
No, he's gonna turn babyface.
Yeah, Jacob's gonna turn babyface.
Oh, dang, he's on SmackDown too.
Yeah, SmackDown kicking ass right now.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of things to look forward to. We about 11 minutes out. We talked about Trick Williams. That was a good thing. I liked it.
Yeah. We talked about the releases.
Yeah. We talked about Raw and SmackDown, and
Yeah.
we'll get into Backlash next week because this
Yeah.
is not the how many shows they got before Backlash? One?
No,
They got one more Raw, one more SmackDown?
No, Backlash is on Saturday, my friend.
This
so
Saturday.
there's one
Okay.
more
Ooh.
Yes.
Friday,
Okay.
and then Backlash.
Okay, so this is the go-home show for Backlash on Raw. So I expect a little bit of fireworks.
Yeah.
If Roman's going to be out till June, then we're not going to get anything with him at Backlash. I don't
think so.
So
I mean, this is
CM Punk?
Maybe Punker comes and tries to deal with Seth. So that's another question I want to see answered tonight. Like, if Sammy is out for kayfabe because he's injured because he took all those spears, like, who's going to be feuding? Who's going to be feuding with Seth? Because Seth is going to be feuding with somebody. Is it Punk? Is Punk making his return tonight? He might.
No.
Who's feuding with Seth?
Oh, the last member could be Rusev.
No. He's gonna be on
so if we're gonna here's the thing, if we're gonna add a member, I think it has to be a young person. Like I think Rusev might be too old to put into this group.
That gave me an idea. Trick Williams.
Trick, he's doing things with Joe Hendry. Right?
Yeah, he's busy right now.
Somebody. I would almost go with a tag team.
Now, I floated Bailey out there just because she doesn't got nothing to do.
Well, she's gonna be.
Now you guys giving me.
She's gonna be with Becky Lynch eventually, right?
Maybe.
Now you guys giving me AEW ideas.
Man, we're not talking about man. Don't sit down. You don't punish me. We got 5 minutes left. We got 2 minutes left. So yeah, okay. I think I'm trying to think of a young guy, man, besides Austin Theory. Because
you could do Waller.
You could do Waller. Too much of a comedian, though.
Turn him serious. I mean, comedian guys can turn serious if you put them in the right direction. Theory was a comedic guy when he was in NXT, teaming up with Johnny Gargano.
Because if you're gonna break up Waller and Theory, it can't be comedic. It has to be serious. It
can be serious. Waller can be serious. I bet you.
Okay, so I want to see Theory involved in the match, and he's going to accidentally cost Waller the match, and that's going to turn into a serious turn on because he's already mad that he didn't tell him about the match.
Yeah.
So with Triple H, I expect Austin Theory might be healed. Because he might beat the brakes off Willer, and then he can join Seth.
It's Waller, not Willer.
What did I say? Waller.
It could be.
Because we've been on point with what we wanted to happen, but it just wasn't the right person.
Yeah. You could add Kaiser to the group. I mean, it's not like him and...
God, we didn't talk about Kaiser's promo. Another great promo in the building.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a great promo.
No.
Kaiser would be fun.
But he's technically in Imperium still, but him and Gunther haven't done anything together in so long.
In weeks. Yeah. So
in months. They haven't done anything together.
No, years. That was in like 20.
You sound like I'll raise you one. Why, Gamora?
Yeah.
So where is Sheamus at?
That's a great question too. That I don't know the answer to. He
already got knocked off WrestleMania, man. We need Sheamus back. With Rusev coming back, that might be an opportunity to get Sheamus back in there.
That'd be a nice feud, him and Sheamus.
Yeah. So, all right, man. We'll catch y'all tonight, man. Good recap. Looking forward to the night. Looking forward to Backlash. We're gonna get some live reactions. Now it might not be live, but we're definitely gonna get the reactions to Rimp being in the building for Backlash in St. Louis. What arena is it?
The arena is Enterprise Arena.
Enterprise Arena.
Downtown. Mm-hmm.
Okay, please bring me back some rallies and some white cap.
And I
forgot there's a rallies in St. Louis. Bro, you done.
We
You
do
just
not
made
have
my
rallies.
day.
Why do we have rallies in Kansas City? It doesn't make any
Are
sense.
you gonna take me?
Boy, we got stuff to do. We got stuff to do. We can't take
Are you paying for your own ticket? You got money for a
Yeah.
ticket?
I got
It's-
$25.
You got
I got way more than that too.
That's your fee. You just paid your fees. Now you need to pay for the actual ticket.
right. And you ain't putting no gas money in your car.
No, and no
Anyway.
gas money.
So
I got some gas money.
we'll see you then. If we can, I would love to check in
I can use
the morning
Nick
of the
money.
pay-per-view,
Hey,
you know
don't
what I'm
touch my
saying?
Goldberg
While you're down there on site. But
because they're having
we'll
could
see
definitely
y'all
do
then.
that.
We got 2 words for you. Ooh, you almost fell.
yeah.
2
Like and
words for
subscribe.
you. All right, like, share,
and
subscribe. Don't forget about the link. We'll drop the link. So, all right, bro. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Cowboy Peace Spear by Goldberg.